The first question we're going to start with is, how do you select risk reward and risk management? Now, this question isn't asked properly, and I am using it to set up something that I've wanted to share with you guys, something I'm going to be talking about a lot more. And I think it's that we should be looking at risk reward separate from risk management, and both of those two separate from trade management. All three of those things are slightly different, and you have to address each one individually. So first, he says, how do you select the risk reward? For me, the risk reward is pre-selected with my entry systems, meaning if I see an A1 entry present, I know where the stop loss should be, and then it's my job to use the indicators that we talked about in part 1, or use my other skills to measure the potential reward. And that's how I set up my risk reward. So with the stop measured, I know the risk. I should know the expectancy of the system, meaning does it win 7 out of 10? Does it win 4 out of 10? Because that needs to be known so I know how much reward I should be going for. Do I need 5 to 1 in order for this system to be profitable? Or do I need 2 to 1? For me, all three of my systems right now, I only need at least 2 to 1 for me to get in the trade. So I like that because it's a high win rate strategy and it gives me a lot of trades and it fits my characteristics. So that's how I pick my risk reward. Now, how I pick my risk management, that goes into my risk profile. And that's something we teach in our course. It's something that we coined, I think. And what it means to me, a risk profile means to me, is knowing how to grade setups, A, B, or C, and then knowing how much risk percentage you're going to put on the trade because of that grade that you just gave it. Meaning, if I see an A1 setup presented, it's an A1, or an A plus A1, whatever you want to call it. It's a great A1 setup. Not much could be better about it when I grade the parameters. I know that that A plus A setup should get at least 2% of my account, or the 2% of what I can put on risk at that time, versus a C setup that should only get 0.5% risk, maybe even only 0.25% risk, very small risk, because it's a C setup. So that's how I use my risk management and my risk reward together. Now that's separate from trade management. Trade management has to do with basically early exit signals. Do you close because you see something happening? Do you add to the position because you see a reason to add? That's trade management. We could talk about that in a separate video. But for the question here, we addressed it. How do you select risk reward and risk management? It's two separate things. The risk reward is predetermined by the system that you're trading, and the risk management is predetermined by the risk profile that you're using for the system. So all of that should be pre-built. None of that should be decisions that you have to make in the moment while you're trading.